Hey guys, welcome back to another Lower League 2 Legend. Today we've got a couple of games, obviously. I forgot who against. St Mirren, I think, in the league, and then Partizan Belgrade, I believe, in the Conference League. But since you were last with us, things were going well. Things were continuing to go well. After that thumping that we gave Honka 8-0, we then went came back home and thumped Ross County 6-1. We then beat St Johnstone. We then drew with Livingston. That was a rotated side, so I would have liked the win, but we couldn't get it. We then beat Kai. Sorry if that's not how you pronounce that name, but we beat them. We then beat Motherwell, and then normal circumstances had resumed against Rangers. We got absolutely smashed off of Rangers. Every highlight, apart from one, was them attacking. It was I don't even know how to describe it. It was just we got battered off them. We were lucky it only finished 3-1. Surprisingly, we then get beat 2-1 in the Europa League. But between these two games, since then, we've just not played very well. We haven't. I don't know if the wheels are starting to come off, but I really hope not, because at one point we were 8 or 9 points ahead in the league. We're now only 3 points. So bear in mind, I know we shouldn't really be winning the league. We are Dumbarton. This is only our third season in the league. Conference League wise, with that last defeat against that team there, who have actually been playing really well, to be honest. So a win in the next game against Partizan, who I believe are down here, so 26. So they're not at their best. So we need a win and we'll go through. So let's just get stuck into today's first match against St Mirren. So this is the team that we're going to send out against St Mirren. We've got McGregor in goals. Tobias back off Nelson Christensen at the back. Baraldo is needing a rest, so he's not playing. Marco, Patin, Barrios, Lacerda in the midfield. Sharp and Sumano up front. Sorry, was paying attention to something and we've just gave away a penalty. Maybe I should have kept ignoring it. Maybe the penalty wouldn't be given. But McGregor saves. Probably a poor penalty from, I think it was Brophy that took that. But I really want to know where we're playing our Champions League games, because when we're at home, it's a rather big stadium that we're playing in. I never actually seen where we're playing them, so I might need to have a wee look and see, because obviously we're back in a small stadium, but we're just not playing. The last game we actually played really well in was probably, we beat Ross County 6-1, I believe, and then it was Johnson 2-1. We actually played really well in this Johnson game, but that was really the last time we played really, really well. Form has literally just dropped off the edge of a cliff. Or not form, but the performances that we're putting in, they're just not up to par. So I think Mansilla is going to need to come on. The fans are pretty annoyed at him now because he's not been playing very well. He did, in the last episode, come back from injury, and excuse me, he did come back from injury last episode and ended up with 2 goals. But since then, he's not really done anything, and the fans are getting on his back a bit. I don't. Oh, sugar! I didn't mean that. I really need to stop doing that. I think I'm going to move Marco forward, not into that position. I'll move him there, and I think I'll bring on Colin Hay for Patton. But we're just. I think the team's lost a bit of confidence. Not gonna lie. We're just not putting in the performances that we actually really need to. Christensen going down the left. Gets across him. Mancilla's there. Hits the post. That was unlucky. Marco now. Oh, that was unlucky. That nearly looped into the back post. And I think for the last few seconds, we're just going to... Christensen... McGregor now, back to Christensen. We need to get the ball up the pitch faster, guys. Come on. Lacerda, Hay, Sharp, through to Mancilla. I think he's offside. Goes round the keeper, but I think he's offside. Yep. Another poor match. So that was not the best performance. We've got a game in 5 days, so I'm going to rest the players. That was just, I don't really know what to say about that. It was just a very poor performance, and now we're only 1 point ahead. We're slowly losing form that we've had. But yeah. But anyway, enough sulking. Let's get into the Partizan Belgrade match. I actually thought that was the last match of the Europa Conference League, but it's not. We've got 2 more. So I'll see you just a second when we're back for that game. Right, so we're back, and this is the team that we're going to send out against Partizan. McGregor in goals, Tobias, Beraldo, Nelson, Christensen at the back, Marco, Ojeda, Barrios, Lacerda in the midfield, Sharp and Sumano up front. Hopefully we can win this game. Like, we've not won in like 4 or 5 games. I would love to get a win here, but we're away, and as I keep saying, in Europe anything can happen, and we're already 1-0 down. We're not defending very well at all. Like, we were defending really well, we were playing really nice football. Our 2 strikers were absolutely amazing. Their form has just died. But still a long way to go in this game. So, a lot of time. Lacerda's in, and that was just tipped by the post by the defender, I believe. So Ojeda takes the corner. Doesn't even beat the first man. Ojeda now is offside. Jesus. It's going to be hard to break this team down because they're playing a very defensive system. Like, Beraldo now heads over. That was unlucky. But we've now dropped out of the qualification spots. If we don't win here, I don't think we're going to get promoted. Not promoted. Through to the next round. We need a win here. I think even a point might help us, but they're now on the break. See, we're closing down. We're just not snatching the ball like we were at the start of the season. They're in again, and thankfully they hit the bar. That should have been 2-0 to Partizan. I did not mean that. So I think we've had like 3 chances or 3. I think we're going to play Marcus Grant actually. 3 highlights, I've meant to say, and every one of them has just been a corner or a cross. We've not had an out and out decent chance at all. I don't really want to change anything else. We're going to need to go all out. We'll see what happens at this. We're going to demand more. We'll see what happens in this highlight, but it looks like they're going to score a second. Nelson, sorry, clears that, but goes to one of their players. Please, someone just get the ball. Oh, that was... That back pass from Barrios just kind of sums up the way we've been playing. So I'm going to go all out attack. Things were going so well, and now everything's just kind of... It's just fell apart. It has literally just fell apart. This is going to be another game that we've not won. So this might be 5 or 6 in a row now. Let's scream at the team. Like, we need to get forward. We need to... Nelson, sorry, I keep calling him Nelson. Nelson wins. Oh, Samano's through now, and I don't know what happened there. Did the defender deflect that into the goalkeeper's hands, or was that a chip? But absolutely shocking. So this has probably been the worst episode that we've had in a long, long time. So that's now 6 games without a win, and I want to come back to this form because this is just dire. We've not scored in 2 games. We've not really been scoring much at all, to be completely honest with you, but that needs to change. So this is how things are looking. We're now out of the Europa Conference League qualifying slots. So we need to win our last game, and we need to hope that one of these teams, I think even we might be able to get them, because we've got goal difference on them, so we need to just hope that one of them lose, and we're 1 point ahead of Ross County in the league. Still unbeaten though, so that's a plus, but next episode we'll jump forward to the Rangers and Hearts games, both in the league. So we'll go through all of January and we'll finish off December. So this episode hasn't been the best, but hopefully we'll return to decent form and we'll start scoring goals again. But anyway, if you like this episode anyway, please leave a like down below. If you would like to see more Football Manager 23 content on the channel, please subscribe, turn your notifications on, and thank you very much for watching.